Now we need to find the value of m. So let's substitute the coordinates of point P into the equation. P has a y coordinate of 0, so we say 0 is equal to m. We have an x coordinate of 2, so we can put this into a bracket, plus c, which we know is 2. Let's move this 2 across. We get negative 2 is equal to 2m. To get m by itself, let's divide both sides by 2, and we see that negative 1 is equal to m. Now we have an m value of negative 1 and a c value of 2. So we can write this equation as y is equal to negative 1x, which is simply negative x, plus c, which is 2. But there will be cases where the line does not intersect with the y-axis, or we are not given the y-intercept. Sometimes you may just be given the coordinates of 2 points on a line, so we need to find a better way to do this. We can still use the equation y is equal to mx plus c, but now we're going to use the gradient m and one other point to find the value of c. So to find the equation of a straight line, we substitute the gradient into our m value, and then we substitute the coordinates of our given point into x and y in order to solve for c. Let's look at some examples. Find the equation of the straight line with gradient 5 that runs through point 2, 3. The gradient of the line is 5, so our m value is 5. We can make a note of this over here. This means that our equation will be y is equal to m, which is 5, x plus c. Now we can take the coordinates of our given point, 2, 3, and substitute them into the equation in order to solve for c. The y coordinate is 3, so we say 3 is equal to 5, our value of m, multiplied by x, which is 2, plus c. Now we can expand our bracket, and we get 3 is equal to 5 multiplied by 2, which is 10, plus c. Let's move 10 to the left-hand side, and we get 3 minus 10 is equal to c, which means that negative 7 is equal to c. Now we have an m value of 5 and a c value of negative 7, and we can write the equation for the straight line as y is equal to 5x minus 7. Let's do another one. Find the equation of the straight line with gradient negative 3 over 8 and runs through point negative 2, 1. In this case, m is negative 3 over 8. So let's make a note of this over here. And now our equation will be y is equal to m negative 3 over 8 multiplied by x plus c. Now we can substitute the given point, negative 2, 1, into x and y in order to solve for c. So we say y, which is 1, is equal to m negative 3 over 8 multiplied by x, negative 2. Let's put this into a bracket, plus c. Now we have 1 is equal to negative 3 over 8 multiplied by negative 2. The negatives will cancel. 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, so we get 6 over 8 plus c. Now we need to move 6 over 8 to the left side of the equal sign. Let's change 1 into a fraction over 8, and we get 8 over 8 minus 6 over 8, which is equal to c. 8 minus 6 gives us 2. So we get 2 over 8 is equal to C. Now we can simplify our fraction. 2 and 8 are both divisible by 2. So we get 1 over 4, which is equal to C. Now we have an M value of negative 3 over 8 and a C value of 1 over 4. So we can write our equation as y is equal to M negative 3 over 8 x plus C, say plus 1 over 4. But what happens if we don't have the gradient? We know from our previous videos on the gradient of a straight line that in order to find the gradient, all we need is 2 points, and we can use the formula m is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So to find the equation of a straight line, we need to consider 2 points. We find the gradient between these 2 points, and then we substitute it into m in the equation. Then we substitute the coordinates of either of the given points into x and y and solve for c.